Hey, if you're applying to Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Deloitte, or any premium global top tier company, and if you're getting rejected, ignored, ghosted again and again and again, this video is not here to motivate you. This video is to tell you the truth. Because I see too many strong resume professionals silently breaking inside. 10, 15 years of experience, solid delivery, have led good teams, decent brands on their profile, but yet no shortlist, no calls, no movement of the resume inside, even after getting referred. And slowly a dangerous thought creeps in. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe premium companies are not for people like me. Let me stop you right here. This is not a capability problem. This is a signal problem. And today, in this Career Doctor video series, we are going to open this properly. No sugarcoating, no motivational talk, no generic advice. We are going to decode step by step and in detail how premium companies actually think and why most mid-career professionals never get in. Let me tell you about Archana. Smart, driven, solid background. Recently, she went through full Amazon interview loop, and in my coaching program, we together went through that resume, ATS, JD understanding, all interview rounds where they check those leadership principles also. And after it was all over, she said to me something that stayed with me deep. Harshad, it felt like they were evaluating a different person than the one I have been projecting all these years. So she stepped up that projection, that positioning, and then she could land into Amazon. I know you have done all the hard work. You have grown, but the market is not seeing it. That gap between who you are and how you are perceived, this is where careers get stuck. And if you're honest, you have felt this too. Let's today fix that. Hi, I'm Harshad Bhagwat, and over the last 4 years, I've worked with 1,000 plus more senior corporate professionals, help them do career transitions, land premium companies like Deloitte, Microsoft, Amazon, and even land 50, 75 LPA plus salaries. Let me show you in detail in this video how did we go about it, and I'll also show you how AI can help you decode those JDs, prepare for those interviews much better. Before I get into it, as a career doctor, let me give you my diagnosis. When I see top tier companies and professionals cracking those interview rounds. First diagnosis, you think premium companies hire good profiles, only top profiles. Not true. They hire specific profiles for specific problems at specific moments in their growth journeys. And general strength of your resume equals general irrelevance. Okay? We have to be specific, and I'll come to solution very soon. You believe effort will impress them. Wrong. Spoiled for choice, these companies. They have global talent pool, they get a lot of internal reference, they have alumni pipelines, and they have high inbound flow. Their ATS is also flushed with so many resumes being submitted every day. So they're spoiled for choice. So your effort does not stand out. Precision of specific business outcomes aligning with their requirements stands out. Third, you blame the ATS. Very, very simple. Wrong. ATS is not broken. It is actually doing its work. It is getting so many applicants, so it is filtering for alignment signal, not for just potential in you. So generic resumes die quietly, and this is leading to your self-doubt. Let us fix all these things in the Career Doctor prescription. But before I get into it, let me first help you reset your identity, because it's not just strategies. It's the mindset and mindset and perspective through which you look at your career problem. Let me challenge you, and that's what we do in Career Champions Club, and we have these career OS and leader OS sessions where we try to change the operating system of our champions. Make sure you say this with me. I'm not a job seeker. I'm not a desperate applicant. I'm not asking for a chance. I am a career CEO, and I want this new positioning. Do not beg for entry into these companies. Position yourself as a solution for their problems. Build a profile that cannot be ignored. Shift from hope to engineering your positioning. Yes, this, my friend, is actually crux of the entire step-by-step game plan. So let me show you the 5-step game plan and also show you a specific AI demo, how we use AI for JD decoding and couple that with HI, human intelligence. Yeah, let's go deeper into career doctor prescription. Stop applying, start positioning. Premium companies do not hire resumes, they hire signals in your resumes. What do they look for? Your resume must show why you should get hired for this role, this particular role, and at this level, not lower, not higher. So avoid generic experience statements. These are low level signal. In Archana's profile, we cracked it. We changed it and then cracked it. Mass market language, we avoided. Experienced professional, 12 years experience in Java, Spring, Agile, team handling, led modernization of legacy trading platform, handling 2 million transactions daily, redundancy, reducing latency, 40% using my, so she's putting numbers, she's writing outcome driven language, very specific work she's demonstrating. Use impact, show scale for at which these companies work, ownership of outcomes, and be very specific in outcomes rather than talking about handled team or delivered projects. Yes, so first thing is start positioning for these premium companies. Second step, build a specific candidate identity. They don't want a generic, good enough, high potential candidate. They want specific for their specific needs. So not a senior developer, IT manager or delivery head, but this kind of problem solver for this scale of problem at this level of complexity of the problem and with that depth in technology. So premium companies hire problem solvers, replaceable profile, generic profile, one among 100 means replaceable candidate. They do not want that. They are flushed with other candidates. Third, resume must mirror the JD. JD is not just for you to understand, but it has to have keyword matching. Not just that, but kind of thinking they are actually asking for in that JD. And I'll show you an AI demo where we'll not just do keywords matching, which anyway everyone does it nowadays. We will find out implicit, explicit requirements. What are they expecting from you? At what level? Through the JD, between the lines, what can we deduce and how can we match our JD and of course prepare for interviews later. For example, if this JD is about platform ownership, show ownership. If it's about scale, show scale. It's about ambiguity, show decision making. So these are not keywords, my friends. These are the way in which they are writing JD and implicit requirements. Responsibilities are weak, impact stories when, and not just keywords, what they are asking for from the ideal candidate. Fourth step we should be doing is premium companies respect visibility. They're checking referrals, internal referrals matter. What they tell or what your internal referrals tell about you to them matter. They check your LinkedIn, matters, your thought leadership on LinkedIn and even outside LinkedIn, in industry conferences, in meetups, even on Stack Overflow or other websites where you're showing off your technical prowess matters. So patterns they notice is your posts, comments, industry conversations, even podcast events. Instead of you chasing them, you enter their radar of top candidates. If this doesn't happen, you become an average candidate for them. Fifth, interview in these premium companies equals leadership conversations, not a Q&A, not an interrogation, not a memory test where you have to remember things, not only execution. They are going to test how you think, how you decide, how you handle trade-offs, and how you own outcomes. They are hiring the minds which will do high quality work, not hands which will just execute process. How many of you Did you get this? How premium companies think totally different? Did you understand? Probably for the first time, someone is directly telling you not lower level hacks, but exact strategy. And that's what we do in Career Champions Club. Over 4.5 years now, I've built that understanding deep enough, practically working with 1,000+ champions. And with these AI tools, worksheets, live sessions, and one-on-one coaching, we have built a game plan, a system for you to transition to these premium companies fast with predictable outcomes. So I would like you to see in my career transitions masterclass after watching this video. I hope you are taking notes. I love learners. I love committed action takers. And I would like you to see on my Achiever hot seat, and you will see on my YouTube channel, on my LinkedIn, stories after stories of achievers getting fabulous results. Yes, I would like you to be next there. Now, let me show you a demo of one of our AI tools, how we decode JD at of the JD at Amazon. This is how Amazon JD looked like. This is how Amazon JD looked like for Senior Technical Program Manager in their Alexa AI Developer technology in Alexa Plus technology. What this JD Decoder AI Sutra does, it really helps us understand how JD is really asking for implicit expectations, resume interview answers, exactly how you will be evaluated, and details about the role inside their organization. This is not a 2-line prompt. You will realize the depth in which we have coded these AI tools. Using this AI, this gives you in-depth understanding. And this is being used by one of my accelerators, which is a premium coaching program with one-on-one coaching, deep reviews for your job switch and career transition. So I've entered this detailed JD. And now, you will see it is for Technical Program Manager, Archana, who is 17 years experience. Now, summary of ideal candidate, decoded like a recruiter. From JD, this AI Sutra has gone inside recruiter's mind. What recruiter is visualizing an ideal candidate? This is not a generic TPM role. Ideal candidate is this. Implicitly, they want someone who can do this, who can do this, who can do. And you may not be exactly applying to this role. So I'm not going through exact details, but I'm helping you understand what level of depth you may have to go to really crack these companies, and how AI coupled with HR and coaching can help you do this. Role positioning inside this organization. This is the profile which owns strategies, high profile new tools features, provides direct transparency to ownership, not only execution. Yes? So this is how role sits inside the organization. Now, role analysis. Roles and responsibilities are decoded for interview clarity, platform ownership, developer experience, cross-team strategic collaboration, leadership communication. This type of role is strategic plus technical, highly platform oriented, ambiguity heavy, and AI adjacent to long-term development, not an execution, not a pure product role. Now, with 17 years experience, they will be checking, can this person operate above the title? Primary and secondary focus areas. Primary focus areas will you be judged on, and secondary focus areas as well, which you should demonstrate, and a key insight. Then it is giving us key requirements, technologies, competencies, skills, explicit, implicit. Yes, educational certification expectations, experience criteria, or even unspoken criteria. Then it is giving us implicit expectations. What this JD is not writing between the lines, but they are quietly deciding hire versus no hire. You are the owner when things are unclear. You can translate chaos into a strategy. You will be the adult in the room without ego, without conflicts. You think in years, not just quarters, so long term thinking. You represent Amazon to developers which will use that platform. And Amazon has specific leadership principles. So after this, we also input that to judge and help us prepare for interviews. And we had mock interviews also, one-on-one, also in front of all champions, what we call spotlight simulations. This helped that champion prepare deeply for these Amazon rounds. Behavioral, personality, cultural fit. The JD language is energetic, builder focused, future oriented. Accordingly, you should match your energy. Personality traits they are looking for. Culture fit signals, and these are actually Amazon leadership principles. And we prepared in which types of questions Archana should show those leadership principles. And these are the things they'll watch closely in interviews. And finally, it is giving explicit plus implicit understanding of the JD. You must be thinking, Harshad, this is deep. Exactly. These premium companies give you best salary and global exposure. I think they deserve you to go deep before you apply, before you go through those interview rounds. All right. So let me say this again. Premium companies do not reject people. They reject signals which are unclear, not aligning, not at the level and the scale. So shift from an applicant to a career CEO. The entire game changes for you. Conversations with recruiters, your referrals and the company change for you, and your outcomes will change too. I hope this video you liked and you have started learning and implementing also right after this video. Like and subscribe to this channel. Follow me on LinkedIn. Make sure you see me live in my Career Transitions Masterclass. Bye.